As promised yesterday, today we'll be talking about two Mukhi Rudraksha. Generally, people use two Mukhi Rudraksha for specifying moon, Chandrama in the chart. If your moon is in debilitation, if there's some issue with the moon, if the moon is sitting in the 8th house or the 7th house, and there are some other conjunctions. Depending on Dasha, Mahadasha, etc., people wear two Mukhi Rudraksha. It is good. But better than that, what I understand is that the reason because of which the moon has become afflicted or the moon is giving bad results to you, along with wearing a two-mukhi Rudraksha, it is strongly advised to specify the planet which is creating problem for the moon. I'll give you some examples. For example, the Mars is fire element. Mars and moon are sitting together in a house. Forget about in which house, whichever house is sitting, it will create problem. If the Mars is aspecting, looking at the moon, it will create problem. It will create a lot of anger and frustration. Because Mars being the fire, moon being the water, what will happen? Two things can happen. One is that the fire will be so powerful that the water will get vaporized and vanish. It will boil. Anger. We say, I'm seething with anger, we say. Or, if the water is stronger, the Mars is less powerful, water will extinguish the fire, the Mars will get affected. Means, either you will have too much of energy or you will have depression. You will have too much of aggression, you will be too much defending. You see many people, when they are oppressed, when bad things happen to them, they go to a cocoon. So these two extremes can happen. Either you get very angry for some time, some days, and then you will just switch off. You will stop talking. You will not talk at all. This can happen because of the Mars and Moon combination. So just by wearing a two-mukhi Rudraksha is not going to solve the problem. You have to wear a six-mukhi Rudraksha also to pacify the Mars. Similar thing can happen with the Rahu. If the Rahu and Moon have a conjunction, then you got a Chandra Grahana dosha. Lunar eclipse can happen. So you will have depression and you will have melancholy and sadness in your life. Agitation. Like the Mars, Rahu is mightier than Mars. It can agitate you. People feel like going mad, running out from the house and situations. You become escapist, Rahu and Moon. So in that scenario, you have to wear 9-mukhi and 2-mukhi. The Rahu is powerful. Rahu I know. Rahu I say described as infrared. Because red color is the Mars, then the infrared. Infrared is between the red color and the micro oven. It's like that. In the micro oven, if you keep water, like moon is water. If you cup of water, you put in the micro oven, what will happen? It will boil. Similarly, you will be boiling and seething with anger and frustration. Anger is a sign of desperation. Anger is a sign of helplessness. When things are not going the way you plan and you think should go, when the things are not aligned with the thought process, you get agitated, you get frustrated, and you feel helpless if you cannot solve it. So anger is a sign of desperation and helplessness. It is not a sign of bravery. So you have to specify the Rahu by 9-mukhi and 2-mukhi. Another example I will give you. If the moon is aspected by Saturn, then what will happen? It is going to create melancholy and sadness inside you. Loneliness will create. So just by wearing a 2-mukhi Rudraksha is not going to help you much. You have to also wear a 17-mukhi Rudraksha along with the 2-mukhi Rudraksha. Many people think that just by wearing a 2-mukhi Rudraksha or 2-3 beads or many more beads, things to get resolved. It's not like that. You have to understand in totality all these things. If you're a girl, you have menstrual cycles issues, you have blood related issues, and if you have issues related to the water element of the body, then 2-mukhi Rudraksha to bring your menstrual cycle to order and cyclic. But mind you, as I told you, either menstrual cycle has got disturbed, means early menstrual cycle starting at the earlier date or delayed one, not starting at the right time. Disturbed cycles. If it is happening because of the Mars, because of agitation, if it is happening because of the Rahu, also you have to specify the Rahu and Mars along with the Moon. So along with the 2-mukhi Rudraksha, you may have to wear 6-mukhi or the 9-mukhi Rudraksha. Ketu, for example. Ketu creates a lot of anxiety. Ketu and Moon combination. It creates a lot of anxiety inside you. You remain anxious, Anxiety neurosis, you become a victim of anxiety neurosis. Depression. Depression medicines do not work. Medicines like Astrologer and other kind of medicines can give you temporary relief, but it will make you also sleepy. And it will have its own side effects. So, if the melancholy depression is coming because of the Saturn, is coming because of the Ketu, then for Ketu is 8 Mukhi Rudraksha along with the 2 Mukhi Rudraksha. 2 Mukhi Rudraksha is the base. Around that, we have to also balance the planetary energy. For anxiety, neurosis, I told you 8 Mukhi Rudraksha. For depression, sadness, loneliness, 17 Mukhi Rudraksha. For anger, frustration, either 6 Mukhi or 9 Mukhi or a combination of both. So 2 Mukhi Rudraksha has to be used in conjunction with other requirements, other Rudraksha. Only wearing 2 Mukhi Rudraksha may not be that fruitful and may not be that effective. Thank you very much for watching this video. Next video we'll be talking about 3 Mukhi Rudraksha. How does it function? Where it's to be used? How it is to be used? All these things we'll discuss. If you have any question relating to the Rudraksha, gemstone, astrology, please put it under the comment section. I'll be very happy to make a video if possible and reply to your question. So, to see you in the next video. If you're not subscribed, I request you to subscribe to this channel so that whenever I upload such videos, you will get a notification and you will be able to watch it. Namaskar, Jai Hind and Jai Bharat.